Hello, sir.
We're special snowflakes. We don't have to stand with the rest of the team.
Meh.
I was all the way back.
What team are we?
1-3 Alpha.
Ready to check 113.1 over.
Roger, I'm 113.1 over.
Roger, out. Roger, out.
Didn't hear that.
Nope.
This is Alpha on 113, ready to check over.
Bravo has you, let me Charlie 113 over.
Noob.
Roger, out.
Yeah.
I say again on 113.1, Roger, out.
Thank you. I feel better now.
I heard that one.
Back on comms.
Alright, we'll see what happens.
Oh, I am so excited for this.
Back to the issues.
Did you at least tell them what the mission was?
They just got briefed. I have no idea what the mission is.
Okay. You should probably have been at the briefing. You're supposed
Well,
to
I know what we're doing. I just
Okay.
I'm not really gonna. I want to see them blossom on their own.
I see him. He's over the boat.
And fly. Roger.
Oh, Marjad is here. Yeah. Over there.
Say again? Second. I don't know about the east, you might be able to get behind that, that mountain there. It's going to be quite a walk. You're going to be going over that mountain. Do you have any more information on where that AA might be? Alright. Yeah, I just don't want to put you coming in from, Kepsora, because I know there's going to be no cover coming in from Kepsora into Ovalistan. But, yeah, we'll have some for you. Yeah, we will get you there. Yeah, LT. So objective is no ball stand now. We're going to be running somewhere within there for that, I'm working on a flight plan right now for it, but you got a better idea than what I can.
Alpha, this is actual.
We got a ball.
this is actual. Nobody's reading you. Over.
School circle.
It's Alpha Cent Driver.
Task Force Alpha, school circle.
Alpha, do you guys have your CLS figured out?
Affirmative.
Whoa.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen of Task Force Alpha, as you can tell, we are shaking things up a little bit tonight. Our primary focus tonight will be to focus on training our 2 ICs and 3 ICs. It is extremely important that the people above and below you know how to operate, or basically know how to do your job, especially below you. So let's say, for example, if a squad leader is unable to attend an operation and the 2 IC has to run a squad, and he or she is incapacitated, and that requires the 3 IC to step up and take that position. We are trying our best tonight to recreate a chaotic situation where people are uncomfortable and have to step up to a position that they've never necessarily possibly done before. So, what happens when you're a 2 IC? Basically, whatever the guy above you did before, try to do it better. If you have to step up, make sure you call up to the proper nets. If you are the 4 IC and you happen to need to step up into a squad lead position, make sure you get on that damn radio and tell everybody what's going on the net above you. Make sure you guys are familiar with the radio nets. We keep it consistent around here and simple for a reason. So what we're going to be doing tonight is a simple assault objective on an urban environment. Leading the task force tonight is Lieutenant Melius. He will be briefing you and discussing the battle plan. Captain Drumheller, do you have anything to add with regards to the 2 IC or the exercise?
Negative.
First Sergeant? Did he say no?
I didn't hear him.
First Sergeant?
Correct, I said no, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, so I'm going to turn over to Lieutenant Melius. He's going to tell us what we're going to be doing tonight. Hope you guys learn a bunch.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your support. So, as we heard, the main AO is to the north of us, and the town of Ovalistan. Is everybody tracking? Okay, there are a couple, as you can see, a couple of objective points marked on the map, and I want to discuss what the mission is here in its entirety, so we have a good understanding from top to bottom. The town of Ovalistan has been occupied and infested is the word used time and time again to describe the state of Ovalistan by ISIS militia. Now, the insurgents, there's an estimated about a company's worth of insurgents there on the ground. They have dug in, they're in buildings, they're entrenched, and they're there. It's their land. But we're coming to take it. They do have the support of ArmA assets, some AA, and mortar support in the local area. So it's very important to make sure that those are, I guess, key aspects that we are aware of. The mission tonight, from going into Ovalistan, is to, 1, make sure we secure the entirety of the town. So first and foremost, we're going to make sure we're clearing it. Building by building, we need to make sure we search the HQ center. It's going to be to the northwest of the town. Grid ref is going to be 120169er. In that HQ compound, we suspect that the leader of the forces should be there. The plan within that HQ area is to search, capture, and or kill the HVT. We don't have an idea of what he looks like because we don't have that intel. Reality is we still need to get in there and clear it out. In addition, you'll notice to the southern end of Ovalistan there is a radar mark. That is to mark the position of a known radar position. We are to eliminate that so that they are denied that asset. In addition, within the town of Ovalistan, there are hostages being held, and it is up to Task Force Alpha to secure said hostages while we're taking on this task. We are going to be inserting tonight via air. Chief Moreno.
Yes, sir.
That LZ, did air assets pick out that LZ we're moving to?
Those guys will be dropping about a click and a half to the east of the location. You'll
Okay, so where we talked about before, perfect. So we're going to be over, if you look to the east, there is that valley. We're going to be landing in that valley and clearing from east to west. Does anybody have any questions up to this point here?
No, sir.
Okay, because it's really important, especially since we have 2 ICs, 3 ICs in effect here. You need to understand what it is the overall mission is. You need to understand what you're doing so that you can move with a purpose, if that makes sense. Sergeant Lenko.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You said you wanted us to clear out the radar dish. Does that mean demolishing it with debt blocks or just eliminating any enemy in the area?
We should be able to handle it with debt blocks. I've been told that we should be able to handle that with just with demo blocks. So that shouldn't be a concern of too much hassle.
Hey, firm. Thank you, LT.
Of course. Sergeant Margiotta. Sergeant, I can't hear you very well.
Hard to say. Looks like Overwatch is going to be pretty bad for 1-4. What do you plan on doing with us tonight, Lieutenant?
Yes, so as we had, what we had worked
We don't
on
have a
during platoon
grenadier,
training
right?
very similarly was getting online with the 3 rifle squads and the,
Yeah, Yogi.
We do have 4 members.
I'm sorry, Top?
Disregard that.
Oh, gotcha, okay. As in platoon training that we had discussed, we had worked on getting online as a platoon and being supported by the weapon squad, obviously getting those two sections out to the flanks and supporting our movement.
With that question.
We're going to move from the LZ in a platoon column out to the east. We'll make the move orders 1-2, 1-4, 1-3, and 1-1. Let me go ahead and get this marked up just for just a hot second, gents. Appreciate your patience. You'll notice within the town there are rough phase lines sketched up at this moment. This is again just a guiding light to keep us online as a platoon, so that we can keep in line and clear efficiently. The reality is this is an extremely large town, lots of fuckers there, so we're gonna have a lot to do tonight, gents. Lieutenant Hammersbane, is there anything else you'd like to add here, sir?
Negative, Lieutenant.
Okay. Private Lang, I believe you have the next question.
Yes, thanks, Second Lieutenant. Are we aware of the amount of hostages that there are?
That was not. I was not informed of that information, so it's your guess is as good as mine.
Got it.
Guys, we're not Marines. It's just Lieutenant.
Sergeant Salvatore. I'm sorry, Sergeant. I can hear you, but not well. Please speak up.
My apologies, LT. Any word on civilian presence in town?
Keep your, I was not told of specifically any civilians, but you guys all know that the reality of what our SOP. It's black and white. You shouldn't have to ask per se every time, right? It's written very clearly in our SOP, and if you're not clear, definitely send it up so that we can get that cleared up. Send up your COC so that can be clarified. That's very important. That we all understand that. Top. First Sergeant.
Can you hear me now?
Beautifully.
All right. How far is our LZ from the AO?
Roughly a click and a half is what I was told by our pilots.
Why didn't you?
I want you to take a look at your Blue Force tracker and look at where those LZ marks are and explain to me how 3 grid squares equals a click and a half.
Rashawn, it's about a click and a half to the
It's a click and a half.
first projected contact with the enemy. I know the center of town is going to be a lot longer of a walk, but this is the closest we can get it with this flat ground.
All right. All right, that's the only question I had.
Thank you, Top. Okay, let's see here. Private Delang, did you have another question, or did you already get that answered?
No, Sergeant, I already got it answered.
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant, my bad.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, then XO, we're all briefed here. My apologies for being, I guess, to be frank, ignorant. But how do you imagine this proceeding from here, sir?
Well, I would first off recommend shifting that LZ about, if not a full click to the south of that valley there, just so we're tucked in behind there nice and tight with the threat of anti-air. So, Chief, if you're able to shift that further south, I'd be more comfortable with it.
We can move it down some.
Please move it down. Thank you. And then, other than that, I mean, once you guys are ready to go, I mean, you're the task force commander, so let's get loaded up in some birds and let's go kill some shit.
Yes, sir. Okay, Task Force Alpha. Move out.
Alright, squad leader is on me for briefing.
Just hold.
Stick around where you are.
We're gonna meet outside the hangar.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Moving.
Okay.
I'm gonna go listen on the battle plan for platoon. Roger.
Sergeant McCoy, I'm gonna be on comms on Mike.
Get back.
Back.
So,
alright.
Essentially, we're just
What, the killing shit one?
after landing. So, essentially, as Lieutenant Millius discussed, we're going to.
Appreciate your support here.
Hold on.
Roger.
Alright, so anyway, after we get off the birds, we're going to go into standard.
Okay.
Can you tell Philly to not blow up my eardrum, please, while we're trying to do this?
Does anyone know what that push to hear button is?
It's your right window.
Alright.
Roger.
So
I don't have one of
we're
those.
going to a standard formation, basically up the MSR here.
What?
I am on Whisper.
So I want us to have, what do you say, 1,
Ooh,
2,
sorry.
1, 4.
1, 3, 1, 1.
There you go. Yep. So I want us to kind of get up to. I'm actually still kind of deciding how I want to play this. If we want to do MSR or ASR,
All right.
or if we're just gonna kind of work with it as it comes. You know what? Let's just do this.
Don't get it.
Okay.
Say again.
Since there's two main routes here, and I don't want to dedicate us to just one and leave the other one, I want to basically have weapons be kind of decentralized. So we're gonna have.
I have
two questions of me. Grab kind of this middle section.
Do you know Sergeant Smith one?
Weapons, you're gonna kind of just split your guys to the north and to the south.
Okay.
Wait for him.
Second is, do you know? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything either.
I'm not, but I can.
Stepping up and all that.
I'll mark it right now. So, 1-1's gonna grab this kind of middle section.
What?
Okay. 1-2 is gonna grab south, and 1-3 north. Weapons is gonna be detached to 1-2 and 1-3.
McMillan.
You don't have to give up control, Margiata, if you don't want to.
Make sure you have on your channel 2, not an alternate channel, but channel 2, 114, so that way if I go down, you can hop up on that and let them know.
So basically, we're going to push online through this entire shithole. Okay, we're going to follow this entire ridge and these roads up. At which point, we're basically going to keep the exact same sectors. 1-3 is going to grab the north sector.
Alright, make sure you're not listening to it. Just make sure you have it as a second channel, so that way you can switch to it.
Online. Make sure your weapon teams are watching these cars and these crossroads, and then I think we should be good.
Understood.
And this should keep the most firepower to the front, because honestly, we don't have any good place for Overwatch, so that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, go for it. Yes, yep.
Fuck yeah, I got my hour back.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, I'm sure they could send reinforcements. There's a bridge that bridges the gap between the HQ area and the rest of our AO. So that's really the only place they can, I think, cross, unless it's not deep enough. I don't know. But either way, you're going to have to keep your heads up and look up that way. Make sure you knock out any reinforcements.
I got it.
Help me out.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, you need to be close enough to where 1-1 can support you. Obviously, you'll have a weapons attachment, and so I would have,
we'll see.
Obviously, that'll be more up to 1-4, but you could have them kind of watch those areas better while you guys focus on kind of what's in front of you with the town and whatnot.
I have a question, Sergeant. As we get into, or just past the area of phase line 2, which would be center of town respectfully, when the element is going to cross the bridge to the HQ, what do you want the elements on the southern side of the river to do? Just hold position in full security?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm going to make a final phase line right about here. Okay. And that's basically what we're going to do. Actually, it's a little off. Hold on. Just change that up a little bit here. There we go. So, yeah, basically that's going to be our kind of last phase line, or our limit of advance. No, it's not. Just kidding. Our limit of advance will be just a little further down. Yeah, something like right there.
That makes sense.
So yeah, basically what'll happen is 1-2, you'll obviously be on the southern portion of this whole deal. So once you get done with this huge block of shit down here, you're gonna clear through these little areas around here, and then kind of take a defensive position. 1-1 will basically do the same thing. They'll take up a defensive position, and then 1-3 will swoop north and take up the HQ position. And actually, with that said, they are going to be kind of out there by themselves. So 1-2, you're actually going to be more of QRF up there.
So do you want us to position more in this area?
Dear Lord, I want to shoot.
Or excuse me, not 1-2. 1-1 is going to be QRF for 1-3 because they're in the middle.
Understood.
I apologize. So yeah, we'll all kind of shift north to support them in that final assault.
Okay.
Any questions? Yep, you'll have a few buildings. Otherwise, it's not that dense. So yeah, you guys are going to be kind of maneuvering through these buildings. Looks like there's some rocky terrain to utilize. So yeah, you're going to be covering this whole northernmost sector. Any other questions?
Negative.
Alright, rock it out. Brief your guys.
Yeah.
We're going to be lifted off in a couple minutes.
Yep. Copy.
Why is he pizza?
Yep. Circle
You go over there and let Captain know that he's not wearing the right helmet. It's just not spade.
Oh my god.
Alright, so... Oh, shit. So basically what we're doing is once we land, we're going to ride this northernmost MSR. We're in charge of the northern side of the element. If you look at your map, you see there's a river right to the north of
move over.
the town. I can't remember or read whatever the hell that says. Anyways, we're in charge of the northern sector and making sure that no armor reinforcements rolls on us from that northern side. We don't have a lot of building clearing on the northern side of this town, so we're kind of just going to be watching that that northern flank to make sure nothing comes. Once we reach through the center of town, we're going to curve down to the southwest, past phase line 2. Once the radar has been taken out, 1-2 is going to set up a security position to the south. 1-1 is going to set up in the middle, somewhere around the radar, I'm guessing, and act as our QRF as we clear the HQ building.
Anybody got any questions? It's pretty straightforward.
Are we staying just north of that road that continues on east, and just using that as like our southern LOA?
Clearing through the towns. Let me know if fucking CLS is getting low. Either get them resupplied or me and Mike will fucking probably.
The MSR. We need to be close enough to support 1-1 or for 1-1 to support us if anybody gets into any shit. But yeah, we're just basically gonna ride that shoulder all the way through unless we start getting hit by something a little bit out of the way.
Copy.
Anything else? No? Awesome. Alright, we got a few minutes before we lift off. Make sure you got everything, ammo, check your plugs, and just smoke them if you got them. Oh, before I forget, fucking, who is CLS for both teams?
Dallas for Bravo.
Who's got Alpha CLS?
Drum.
You got it? Alright. Just making sure we had it before we left. We've got the southmost bird. We've got the clearance to load up. So let's get to this.
Correction, we're in the northmost bird.
Tell them to lock and load.
I'm the northern bird. Lock and load.
Roger.
Roger that.
Lock and load.
Permission to board?
Mission granted. Go ahead. Good luck, guys.
Load up.
Is that two team leaders on first?
Say again, sir?
Let me know when you're all loaded in.
Blackhawk is gonna.
Where's in on the ramp? Since the entire purpose of this FTX is to be training up 2 ICs, Bateman, you're going to be running squad 2 IC tonight.
Bravo copies, Bravo full board.
Hey, Sergeant Michael.
Yogi, are you on the helicopter yet?
Affirm so.
Get AFM on the boat.
Alpha's all in.
Copy that.
Havoc 1, this is 1-3. 1-6, this is 1-3. 1-3 is all loaded up, ready to go. 1-3 out.
Alpha's in.
Copy.
Delta's in.
Havoc 1 is
Charlie in.
Copy that.
1-7 is 1. 1-7, 1-4, all in.
McMillan running with 1-3.
1-7 is 1-4 out.
Alright, let's go blow some shit up. sources. I feel like that's false advertisement.
You can watch.
Yeah. About to click out, get ready. Seconds. Alright, guys. Alright, dismount. We've got 1.5 kilometers. Got about 60 seconds or so. 5 or 60 seconds. Alright, got about 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Ramp down. Go, go, go. Let's go.
Bearing about 338.
Roger on it.
Bravo copies. Who do we got for battle buddies tonight? Alright,
me and Brewer and Hammer Yogi.
Alright, we're moving.
Alpha, take us out. Squad wedge.
We're moving 1-4.
Alpha's Charlie, I need to say again.
Say again that bearing 338 on me.
Squad wedge.
Moving.
Correct, 338.
Charlie, copy. Over.
Try to get in a wedge. Hammer
Good
on
luck.
the point.
Alright, gentlemen, so as of right now, we're third in the fucking platoon. 1-6 was
Strong left.
Roger, shifting left.
Civilians up front.
You got civilians right in front of us.
Go hunters.
Group of them. Go.
If we all want to watch them, keep pushing to the direct north almost. We're going to push past. Oh shit, they're right there.
Go Go around on the right.
Keep an eye on.
Going around on the right.
Havoc 1 is 1-3.
You guys may want to get the fuck out of this neighborhood.
Just walked up on a group of civvies on our pause.
Okay, we can't get back up over here.
Where the fuck's going to? Roger.
Where are we?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, we're still a click outside the AO, just keep moving.
Hey, we need to go north. We're gonna push north past everybody else.
In front of us, we want to shift to the right flank now.
Ride this back
Pushing
wall here.
north past everyone else.
Gotcha.
Guess they're getting online right now. Okay.
Roger, shift
Say again?
Go direct north, right?
Yeah,
This
Roger.
back wall.
Oh, we're going north at the front wall.
Back on point.
Saying if Hollywood taught me anything, we should have shot the goat farmers.
We're still a click outside the AO. Don't go weapons up unless we start getting shot at.
Alpha Bravo will meet up with
Still
you
want
with
a strong
these
left?
trees on
No,
the road.
go straight. We're pretty much going straight north over here. Up to the MSR. This is Alpha. Say again, over.
Roger, Alpha. We'll meet up with you by these trees at the little rock wall here.
Are we going all the way to the road?
Negative, just set up on this rock wall for the time being.
Up on the rock wall. Yeah, I got north.
Can we go check out this tower and see if we can get up in it?
Yeah, go ahead. I think we got a few minutes.
Definitely give us good eyes out there.
Let's check it out.
Shots fired.
Right.
Shots.
From a long ways
Sounds like
out
from
to
the
west.
northwest.
I think that's southwest.
Sound like, yeah, west.
Moving up.
Is that it right there? God
Give
damn
me a
it.
bearing. As soon as I get up here, I'll try to engage.
Why is this...
Bravo has eyes 209.
I'm sending rounds out.
Sniper.
Give me a bearing.
$210.
Eyes on, engage.
It's way outside of our range. I'm putting tracers in.
There's more than one. Push up to these rock walls to our southwest. It's better cover if the shooter's behind us.
Bravo. Alpha has the tower.
AFRM,
You're
see if you can't
exposing
find
yourself.
where that sniper is.
Eyes on.
We're engaging. You can see the tracers going out.
Looks like weapons got meat on them.
Yeah, both of them just got dropped.
There were more out to their left, so
Actual
yeah,
Bravo,
there's
we're
still
moving
more,
up to
there's
this
still more shooting.
two-story.
Yeah, I'm scanning.
AFRM,
The
go
two
for
at the rock are down.
Try to stay low this fucker. 40 should be on.
Not seeing this other shooter.
See my tracers?
Negative.
210. 205.
Eyes on.
Going up top.
Alpha, go ahead and push up. We're gonna stay online with 1-4.
Push up where? Get ready to move. Get out of the
To
tower.
the west.
Pushing west. Fucking stay with your battle buddy.
I've got eyes on the shooter. He's at 202.
There's 202.
Single shooter, 907 meters.
907 meters.
Damn.
Are we? Should we still be moving west?
Hey, firm, bound with Bravo. Clear these little courtyards as we go.
Base of fire
Alpha Bravo.
I'm pushing. Let's go. We need to clear the building, or these fucking compounds that we're at. I don't think there's anything in here though. Can I not?
Fire mission
Alright,
going
stop here. Go ahead and move, Bravo.
Bravo moving.
We did not clear this courtyard out.
Bravo, I want you to push past and get this tan 2-story with the blue balcony here in front of Alpha.
pushing past. We're going to the blue building.
MSR.
Where you guys?
Get eyes up the road and out to the west.
1-3 copies.
1-4 copies.
I'm gonna take this the baby blue trim.
1-3, 1-4, send track over.
It's in the compound left.
Moving online with you to the west. Give us some time to clear out these buildings before pushing any further.
Front eyes in there.
1-4 copies.
Opening door.
Friendly's crossing in front of us to the west.
Move up onto me.
Clear going in.
Roger, moving.
Second door. I'm stairs on the far close left. I'm going up the stairs. In left. Going upstairs.
So we have mortars going out, but I'm not hearing them either fire or impact.
Second floor is visually clear. Got another door.
Yeah, I got no audible on it.
Opening door and pine. Going up to the next door. Plying, looking high. Going in right. Right clear.
Copy that.
Copy on you.
Just let me know if you need something.
Well, weapons is on point, so at least we got that going for us.
Alpha, go ahead and push up more west towards this field of tall grass. Just heard splash up
Copy,
more.
go back down.
Okay. We're already up here. Push up on this little fucking, I don't even know what this thing is.
Roger,
Go ahead and push all the way through. There should be another little rock wall on the other side of the grass.
Push through to the other side of the rock wall. Actually, let's push over to these rocks. Roger, we'll push over to these rocks on the other side, a little to the southwest.
Bravo, once Alpha's set, you see that fucking big-ass rock directly southwest?
Bravo copies.
I'm gonna get eyes out to the south-southwest.
Alright, Bravo, go ahead and push across.
Alpha, this is Bravo, we're gonna bound past you.
Roger. Nothing immediately evident in the compound.
Bravo copies.
Someone's already pushing into the compound on our left.
Watch how south we're going. We're gonna cross lines with 1-1. We keep pushing that way.
Stay north.
There's a 2-story at 244. Once Bravo said Alpha, I want you to take it.
Alpha copies. Ready to push into this compound. Okay, we're gonna clear that 2-story up in front of us.
1413 is gonna clear out this little compound.
Roger, ready to move.
Copy that 1-3 out.
Talking about the compound they're about to move into?
Alpha's Bravo.
Yeah, they're supposed to be setting up. Yeah, send it.
Waiting for a fucking written invitation, or?
Let's go.
Alpha, go ahead and take this cord hard here in front of me. Bravo, go in the other side you're watching.
Copy.
Taking the door.
We're taking this building that we're stacked up
Team
on.
clear out that left building. Looks clear from this side.
Real quick.
Check in the back.
No door anywhere else.
Says
Good.
clear.
The front is here.
Copy. Go back to where you were.
Alright, it's clear.
Yeah, plus one.
Alright.
I don't have any fucking paint.
I got it. I'm gonna put a mark on the wall out here as well.
Bravo, hold your position there. Just keep eyes to the west.
Alpha's ready to move.
Alpha, go past Bravo. Clear out that little building there in front of us to the west.
That sounded big.
That's what again, last.
We're clearing out
Bravo,
this next
hold where you
compound.
are. Let Alpha clear out this compound in front of you.
Crossing.
Bravo copies.
Crossing.
Alpha's clearing.
Hey, once Alpha clears, I want you guys to push up to that fucking building right in front of us.
Hug the right wall.
Once Alpha's in that, move to me.
Blue team, go ahead and clear the inside of the building out if there's actually one.
All copy, remove.
It's just a roof. Just go clear
That
out the
next
roof.
building up, let's go.
Pushing to the roof.
1-3 copies.
Friendly's up there.
Bravo, disregard
firm.
clearing that building. 1-4 is gonna take it. Go ahead and push up.
Move up to this next rock wall, like...
You guys mark the
Clear,
building.
two coming down.
I'll mark the wall.
Negative.
Oh, there's friendlies on our right and left, so. Alpha is done. We're ready to keep moving.
Keep pushing west. Get online with Bravo on this rock wall.
Go. It's bound up with 1-3.
We're moving up with 1-3.
Shift over to the left of these guys.
There's a couple of rocks in front of us.
Hey, firm. 1-4 is
Get up on
moving.
the roof.
Alright, keep pushing west.
Never mind.
Let 1-4 get a little bit out ahead of us. Just make sure you stay more to the north so you don't cross 1-2 to the left of us, or to the south.
We're following up, Alpha.
Let's move.
Got a direction or?
Give me a second until I figure out what the fuck you just said.
We're going west. We're gonna go behind 1-4. Make sure you stay out of 1-2's way to our south.
See 1-2
Just
or
following
south.
up 1-4. Try to stay north.
So 1-4 is on point for the whole task force?
Apparently.
We're behind 1-4. Just following them.
Stay on the right of Alpha.
This is 1-3.
I didn't think we were moving this far, but yeah, wedge.
1-4, you guys want to take a short haul at this MSR ahead of us? Let us get out in front.
You're moving weapons up.
1-3 copies. Out. Alright, 1-4 is going to set up a danger crossing and then we're late.
Shots
Shot southwest.
I'm gonna guess we're on that building at 248.
Fucking.
We got a bunker up there at 248.
Push past
Yeah.
1-4. Keep going west.
We're pushing past
to
the west.
Copy on your last.
There's a bunker up in front of us on the road, by the way. Along with whatever the fuck that was.
Get this rock cover.
Did you say
tall
MBT?
grass to the north if you need to.
I don't know what it is. I just know it got a fucking cannon and it just got blown up.
Fuck. You guys alright? Everyone check in.
Brewer's green.
Hammer's good. Yogi's good. Everybody good?
Yogi?
He's come good. Come on,
Push
Bravo,
up onto
come
my
on.
white smoke. Alpha's green. We're continuing to push up.
We're getting pinned back pretty good. Pop smoke and move. Alpha or Bravo, go more to the north and push through the tall grass.
Trying to get eyes on the shooters. Say again, they're firing what? Roger. I can't see into that bunker, and I don't think they're in the bunker anyways. It sounds like they're out to the left of the bunker somewhere. Jesus Christ. again?
How is your compass this area not big enough for all 4 of us?
There's a little bit more out to the left. I'll move out to the left. You move up to where I am.
Roger.
Saw a fucking RPG fly by.
Yeah, right over your head.
Alpha, keep pushing up along that MSR.
Alright, we're told to push up along the MSR. Move over here on the left side. There's a bunch of rock cover. Roger, we're moving to the left side. We got a bunch of rock cover.
Northwest a bit. Avoid that cook-off and get in on that compound.
Alpha's on the left side, pushing up.
Must have bound up.
Yep, bound forward.
Team leads, make sure you're talking to each other.
Alpha's bounding up to the fucking roadblock by team. Or by fucking... by ourselves.
Moving. I'm with Bravo, pushing up where that Vic was now.
Alright, Bravo's up in front of us on the fucking vehicle fire already.
Alpha, Bravo.
Send it.
Copy, we're at the roadblock. It is clear. We're clearing out the last of it and setting up the AR in it.
Don't get comfortable, we're about to move.
Reloading. Up the street looks clear. As far as I can see.
Never mind, we got
close.
southwest.
Damn it.
Gotta be on a rooftop.
No eyes.
Pushing up to that, yeah, there you go.
We're set. Please say something when you're fucking moving.
I did, I said I'm pushing up.
Some rocks.
After you already left me.
Charlie copy 0922.
This is actual, I say again, we're pushing up on blue 4 marker 0922, time now. 1-4 is going to ride our flank.
Pushing up.
Moving.
Alpha's moving, we're on the left side of the road.
Spread this out a bit.
Except weapons is still on point. Moving up to the 0922 marker.
Alright, 1-4 is going to take the intersection to the northern side of blue 4 0922 and lock it down for us while we clear.
I don't know if it was here or further to the south. I saw people engaging on the second story. Oh yeah, we got a fucking 50 cal other side of the wall. Incoming. Down. Got IDF landing. IDF, ouch. Yeah, I just got injured. We definitely got fucking enemies on the other side of this wall for southwest.
Bravo.
Yeah, actually,
correction.
This is Mike. Actually, all Bravo's down.
Alpha, keep clearing.
Taking this corner.
We need to stop for... We need to stop for, medical.
You take a corner to set up fucking security, not assault a position.
Roger.
You guys are not fucking commando breach and clear shit.
Roger.
Bravo is all down across the street from us.
Alpha, let me know when you're good medically and done clearing.
Move over.
Move over and cover them, yeah.
Right rock right across the street.
I got my other half of my team pushing over to cover you guys while you treat.
Hey, first, make sure
You guys cover, I'll go help with CLS as soon as I can fucking move again.
Yeah, I'm pretty beat up.
Treat yourselves while you guys are covering.
Mac, I need you over here with me.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just getting security. It seems like they got it under control.
Pushing morphine.
Copy.
Still bandaging.
Shots to our northwest.
Conscious.
You got a bandage, bandage.
On the other side of that wall.
Once you are up, start moving west. Spread the fuck out. More IDF is coming.
Drum, try to bandage yourself.
Drum needs everyone needs fucking morphine real bad. Alpha's gonna push across and clear this barracks out.
Right now.
Yeah, let's push up and clear the barracks out. Crossing.
Roger, pushing.
Roger.
Roger, moving.
There's friendlies up the street from us, so they got the left side.
I am still injured, but I can move.
Pushing across. Oh, there's guys in the court. There's guys everywhere in there. Throw frags. Throwing frag. Frag out. Wait for that thing to go off before you peek. Get the driver. Shoot the driver out of that vehicle. Shoot the fucking window out of the fucking driver's seat. Alright, he's dead. He's dead. Fucking grenade didn't do anything. Alright, I'm going in and left.
Go.
This is a bad idea. I'm pushing straight through the smoke up on one of the vehicles for cover.
Right near side's clear. Pushing.
Blue team breach that building. We'll fucking push and clear on the outside.
Bravo, I want you to push more west. Set up defensive line on this western wall.
Alpha needs medic badly.
Clear, checking windows.
A firm, he's on his way. He's right behind this door. On the bit. I wanted the other hall down.
Need the medic over here. Medic.
Alright, all rooms up here are clear from the outside.
Alright, let's go up and clear top floor. Blue team stay bottom floor.
Don't push any more west. There's an NVT to the west. 1-3 copies. Got Yogi down in here. Got one in. Level copies.
Take point with a saw. Let's clear these windows from the outside and then we'll go in.
Not hearing you, Drum.
Take point with the saw. Clear the windows from the balcony and then we'll push in on the second floor.
Roger.
Move back.
Fucking Christ.
Just watch the stairs from the first floor. Let us clear it. Copy, blue team?
Say again?
Just watch the stairs from downstairs.
Clear.
Yep. This is your game back up. We are downstairs. We got the stairs. Are you upstairs?
Yeah, just watch the stairs. We'll clear upstairs. Alright, pie it out and then...
Alright, drop back down.
Left looks good.
Alright, I'm gonna stick my head out to the right. Alright, right looks clear. Left looks clear. We should have gone into the hallway. Let's go back around to the end of the hallway where that door is.
Copy 1714 is taking out a fucking MBT at this time at 0924.
Okay.
Bottom floor is completely clear.
Roger, we've cleared one side of the top floor. We're clearing the other side.
Go help Alpha make sure they're all, or the rest of your
This is gonna hurt. Oh, fucking shit.
Right looks good.
Left's clear.
Going
Unless there's
right.
someone behind that fucking tiny ass door.
Bravo, check in. How you doing?
Bravo is green. Compounds are clear. Break. Setting up, looking west.
Can't see past the door.
Hey, firm, watch out.
Left
We've
looks
still got
clear,
more
going
armor out
left.
to the west. 1-4's trying to take care of them.
Right's good.
Bravo copies.
Where are we rallying, guys?
Right, that's clear.
I got all of the BTR, I think, to our south-southwest. Correction, there's a fucking tank bearing 199. We've got armor 259 from our position.
I'm just going. These rooms are tiny.
Well, we cleared it from the balcony room.
Bravo copies.
Yeah. Good.
You guys just chilling upstairs? Is that where we are?
Hey, we're still clearing.
Alright,
Alpha, how
building's
you
clear.
guys doing up there?
Just finished clearing the building.
I need medical attention.
Yep.
Still need medic on our position.
He should be right next to you.
Yeah, just give me drugs. I'll bandage myself.
I said again, I see a tank bearing a 190 southwest.
Yeah,
here, legs off.
We're where? Are you still in these guys' meds?
That must have been weapon.
Get again.
I'm taking another morphine.
Yep.
Alpha, once you're patched up and ready to go, let me know. We're gonna start pushing west again.
Blue team, are you guys alright? Ready to move?
I'm good. Yeah, he's good.
Alpha's good. Ready to move. God damn it. Alpha's good. Ready to move.
A for Bravo, take us out to the west. Follow the MSR. Alpha, fall in behind. Make sure you watch to the south. We don't want that MBT to roll up on our ass.
We're going back out to the west. There's a tank to our south somewhere. Is that the one you're calling out, Yogi?
Yeah, but it sounds like okay, it's my weapons.
Bravo copies, break.
Apparently my can ran out.
We're past the break. We're hearing enemy mortars firing at the sun.
Yes, same, I guess.
Move to the right side of the road behind Bravo.
Hey, push up on that apartment complex to the 290, Bravo.
That's close. Or not. Never mind, it is.
Ow. Bravo copies.
More incoming.
I'm pushing west. Never mind.
You mean towards that?
Watch out, mortars, IDF's dropping.
Oh, shit. Get east across the
Bravo,
street,
haul
or
ass to that
south across the street. Keep
two-story.
pushing up.
Alpha, get there behind him.
Move. Got friendlies toward northwest.
There's a big ass bunker and fucking sandbag compound to the southwest over here.
How far out is it from your position?
50 meters.
Fucking take it.
Looks like another squad is moving in on it from our left.
It's possible that that's 1-2. For now, move back up to the north. There's plenty of courtyards up here you could be clearing.
Motherfucker.
I think it's up in the construction site direct, or not construction, the two-story. West. Was on our right.
I just dropped the guy over on the right in the fucking convenience store.
May have been him. He's got some fucking magical aim, I'll tell you that much. Rooftop, north-northwest. Got movement up there.
Friendly.
Northwest.
Jesus Christ. That guy needs to be shooting in the fucking Olympics.
He's not gonna be shooting anything other than fucking 72 virgins.
Alpha Bravo, once you guys are done clearing the buildings you're already in, just stay online and keep pushing west and clearing as you go.
We need to keep pushing west and catch up with Bravo.
Alright, good copies.
I assume there's different squads taking care of those camo nets to the south.
Yeah. I hope so. I saw some guys moving up in there, and if they didn't fucking move in, I don't know what they're doing.
I don't fucking see that. Drums down.
Alpha's Bravo, we're getting security for you so you can pull your wounded back.
I think it might have been in those bushes in front of us. I just laid it down in there, but I don't.
Anybody have any idea where this motherfucker is?
Contact right. Super exposed, I'm trying to get this rock. Bravo, I need you to get out of that building and get across the street to the north, start clearing these storefronts.
This is Alpha. We're getting fucking suppressed hard by something we cannot see.
I'm pretty sure I just dropped the guy that was suppressing you. You should be fine. He was in front on the north.
I'm awake. Still got no clue where the fuck I'm getting hit from.
Is he like, am I clearing HG?
No. walking.
We got 1-4 to our left.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me! Come on!
Check this bush. For now, check your medical.
Pushing online with you.
Move over here to the right. Move over on me.
We push on that 3-story.
I just want to make sure we're back with Bravo before we continue pushing. I need more morphine.
Pulling back to you.
Someone just advanced past us.
You'll get with me on this 3-story. No one's clear.
Fuck am I?
Unless you're going way all the way over there.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was you. My bad.
Same traffic on 3-1.
Drum needs morphine.
Yeah, we gotta clear this because it's...
We'll make your way down.
I'm holding this fucking corner.
Okay, Neil, you ready? Go. Yep. Oh, God.
We're at our limit of advance for right now. Disregard.
We need drugs.
We're at our limit of advance for right now. I need more drugs over on the other end of the fucking wall.
I need you guys on the north up here with me and Bravo.
You guys good over there?
Yep. Say again, I'm right next to you. You want us to push past them to the other side?
3-story clear, pushing out.
Yeah.
Let's go, we're pushing past Bravo to the north, up to that other MSR.
Once we get the order to advance again, I want you guys on the northernmost side. Bravo will stay to the south.
Get back to us.
Bravo copies.
Everybody start pushing west again. Bravo on the southern side, Alpha on the northern side to phase line 2.
Copy, Alpha pushing past us right now.
Pushing west.
Make sure you guys stay online. Don't get too far ahead of either one of you.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, my son?
Why didn't you let me know there's a big ass gap in that wall right there? Keep moving up.
I like to let my children learn.
Keep moving up.
Past. Storefronts. Scratch another one.
Is that you guys shooting?
Right. Yeah, he was just on the right in this construction compound here.
You can visually see them.
Should take a peek in the compound here.
Yeah.
We're clear, I'm marking.
Backyard is clear.
This is gonna be a big building to clear.
Was he just laying down right there, or was he
Make
moving?
sure you guys are scanning your rooftops too. You walked right by him.
Is there a door to this place?
Going up 2nd floor.
Can you get up on
second
the roof
floor
from
clear.
up there? No.
Peeking up 3rd floor. 3rd floor clear.
Buddy climb.
I don't want to do that.
Short hold here. There is this little neighborhood we just cleared. Guy on the roof is dead. We have gray eyes, but we're getting shot at.
Infantry 265 across the way on top of a hotel building.
We dropped 2 guys on the roof of the villa to our almost straight west.
Hey, firm, keep pushing through.
Keep pushing west. Did you guys drop everyone that you can see on that rooftop?
Yeah, but something heavy with some fat tracers coming this way from those bushes over there. That thing
I'm out of smoke. Get down out of that building. It is lighting you guys the fuck up. Are you alright up there?
We're coming down now. BTR is pushing north. It's going around 1-4. Fucking find cover and prep the AT4.
Get your AT ready. That BTR is coming this way.
Just getting 18.
Copy.
We circle around to the fucking north and stay low in the grass.
Alpha, check in. You guys good?
I don't want to rely on that grass. To keep us covered. Just let it come to us.
Drum, are you tracking me on comms?
Load with HTTP.
Last thing I heard was get AT ready and
yeah,
fucking
might have moved to the southwest.
prep for that BTR.
How far was it, bro?
Or there's another BTR. I don't know, I'd say 150 meters to our direct west. Yeah,
I'm shot with the smoke.
No. It had beautiful eyes on this whole area right here. I don't want to push out from here because I don't know where the fuck it's at.
Our enemy MG fired to our fucking, what sounds like our southeast.
Say what?
Southeast, there's a bunch of alleyways and shit.
I hear it. I hear it.
Someone here, we hear it.
Those are my still green.
It's over behind us to the east?
Yeah, I can hear it, southeast.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I heard an enemy machine gun to the southeast.
Circled around behind us.
It's really close to myself and Emma.
Alright, maneuver on it and take it out if you can.
Over here, Alpha's maneuvering on it.
Hit it with 40s.
Clear here.
I have my blue team trying to maneuver on that thing and take it out.
Copy.
I think it's just on the back side of that fucking other two-story.
It's right behind us. The BTR is to our northeast, and it is now down. Yeah, it's gone.
Alright, get back on track. Where we were.
Alright, fucking line up on this western wall where this rice paddy is.
I'm moving up onto the fucking middle.
Crossing!
West.
Get up on this rock wall with me and get ready to keep moving. Or whatever the fuck this is made out of. Clay wall? I don't know.
Alpha, push on blue 4 marker 0930. Time now. Alpha, keep on line with them. You're gonna take the little buildings to the south of it.
You said Alpha twice. Who do you want doing what?
Alpha, take the blue 4 marker. Bravo, take the section to the south.
Alpha's pushing up. We're pushing forward. We're gonna move into that villa and clear it out.
Roger.
I have no smoke. I got no smoke.
It's the next move south.
Okay, one left.
Bravo, if you can maneuver and get out. God damn it.
No fucking auto cannon over there.
I think that's the same one. I think that other BTR we took out was not that one.
Go over the wall back
yeah,
over here.
let me go over first.
Yeah, I would move a little further back.
Yeah. Alright, I'm in. Move over to the left over here and then go over. You can get elevated. Alpha's in this compound. We're clearing it out.
Maybe able to get a shot on it.
Try and find whatever that big gun is too.
Prepping 18-4.
I don't see it.
It's in the compound. There's no fucking way you're shooting nothing in the front without dying.
Alright, blue team, try to get eyes on that armor. We're gonna clear this compound out. Go, take point.
Take that next building.
I didn't hear you, but I'm going right.
Is upstairs clear?
We're already on.
Get
getting back down. That hurt. I found it.
You alright, bro?
Yeah.
It's off to our fucking northwest. 1-4's taking care of it.
Yogi, you good?
Back.
Well, if you get a shot on that thing, take it. I'm not waiting on 1-4 to get a shot on it.
You
fucking Alpha
needs
medical attention. That sounds like a BMP, not a BTR.
I'm just reporting what was reported to me. If it's the wrong piece, it's the wrong piece. Either way, let's blow it up.
Can you get a shot on that thing?
Negative.
Do your best.
It's up to the north. It's right on the other side of that thing.
Say again?
Back last.
You're clear, hit it.
Fucking lost it.
Bravo, prep the fucking law. It didn't drop.
Good shot! Alright.
You're gonna need a fucking medic.
Yep. Fucking patch yourselves up. Patch yourselves up and let's get ready to move on that fucking compound. This is Alpha. We're patching ourselves up. We're gonna wait for that thing to stop cooking off and then push on the villa.
Stop your advance. We're too far to get out.
We're gonna wait for that, Yogi, what's your status? Yogi, what's your status?
I'm good, don't worry about it.
Alright. You guys wanna push now or wait for that thing to stop cooking off all the way? Sounds like the HE is mostly done cooking off. Say again?
We're pretty protected right here. We can push up against the wall of the compound.
Alright, moving across. Alright, there's friendlies on the rooftops to our left.
Those taking accurate fire, we believe, from the west.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Do you guys have good cover overwatch on this fucking villa that we're about to breach?
It's pretty shit, right? The trees block a lot of our eyes, but we'll do our best.
Alpha, once you guys fucking breach that wall into the villa itself, Bravo's gonna move in behind you. We've got 1-4 watching our west-northwest. After you clear that villa, stop your advance to the west. We have to wait for the rest of the elements to catch up again.
This is not the actual entrance to the villa.
Hop the wall if you have to. Is there a
do you want to go?
on the other side?
Do you want to go back? Let's go back. It sounds like that thing just got done cooking off. Let's take the fucking spot where it. Okay, or not. Well, let's push past it. It should be safer.
Bravo, fucking drop off of this building here. Let 1-4 take it.
Bravo copies.
There's dead guys in the bushes.
Gonna flash you.
Definitely hearing shots back behind it.
I don't see anything.
This might be the hostage compound. Moving in, covering right. I'm thinking this might be the hostage compound.
Oh boy.
Pushing in
I'm
and
maintaining security on the fucking windows.
Bravo, we're gonna fucking push west across the street here.
Alright, blue team, push up on the building.
Roger.
Bravo copies, we're jumping wall.
This is Alpha, we're about to breach the villa.
Not seeing any movement in the
Confirm,
windows.
clear it as quick as you can. We're pushing up a little bit.
Moving up.
I am hearing shots to our north though, and I have
Yeah, I
no
hear
idea
that.
if we got friendlies
Be
over
advised, we're taking shots from the north. We're gonna need to clear out that flank before we keep pushing forward.
Oh god.
Copy that. I'll fucking push Bravo to it. Bravo, we're gonna redirect north. Let 1-4 fucking bring the hate to those guys.
On you.
Alright, we're pushing along the outside on your right. No fucking HE in here.
Alpha, you guys good up there?
We're trying to clear this compound.
Bravo, I need you guys
tie
to
that
stop
shit out.
going west and go back north to cover a fucking Alpha
Yeah.
flank while they push into the villa.
Bravo copies, we are taking the only cover that we have that isn't running across an open field.
Got him.
I got the guy up top.
Floor.
You guys okay? That guy shot at you.
Say again, go second floor.
Yeah, he was watching the second floor from up top.
That door is fucking open.
Roger.
Be fucking careful up there. Our
has been
hostages
killed.
might be in there.
Yogi, hold up. Clear this other corner here. Pulling this staircase. Alright, bottom floor clear.
Alright, let's
On you.
push in, get ready to go up to the second floor.
I'm going upstairs.
Did you clear? You cleared this last big room, right?
Yeah, over there to the west, yep.
Right, there's two fucking doorways left on the right. Or archways. I'm moving left. Checking left. Right, left is a balcony. Nothing on the balcony.
Left clear over here on the balcony.
Clear and visually up. Alright.
Alpha, have you guys cleared this first floor already?
First floor is clear. Go in and clear that shit the rest of the way out.
Go on a staircase.
Alright.
1-3 Max, green.
Go with him.
10 blood.
Alright, after you clear here, we're waiting for the rest of the element.
Alright, last room's clear.
Second floor clear.
Right. On the right, so there's one asshole playing left.
Action Bravo.
Left, opening door.
Wait one for Bravo.
Said opening door.
Or wait one for actual.
Thank you. Open left.
Alright.
Alright, listen up. We are going to push southwest following this river all the way basically down and clear the buildings to our south as we go, but not farther than the second side street.
Alpha copies, moving southwest along the road and clearing out everything.
Line up infantry, route better, 272, direct west.
So we can't toss grenades in town, but we can drop orders on it.
Makes sense.
Just relaying the orders I was given at my level. Alright,
I'll write it down.
Yeah, we got troops on rooftops, direct west.
that's the final part. If they're not shooting at us, let's just keep moving.
Alright. Bravo, this has been cleared out.
Roger, so we're heading down.
Bravo's gonna ride the river like they're doing now. Alpha follow the road to the southwest.
And then push up across into that later.
Bravo copies.
West.
We just hit the MSR.
Alpha's moving out of the villa, pushing west now. We're gonna be pushing along the road to the west-southwest here.
There's something big across the river, and there's also military compounds.
What the fuck does something big mean? Is it armor or?
Unknown, some sort of large MG.
Is this the road we're supposed to be following? No. The road we're supposed to be following is over this wall as well.
Friendly's coming over.
And there goes all our cover.
Remember those guys on the rooftops?
Yeah.
We also got a bunker direct west. And a gun truck that's on land. It's got an FPG-9 on it.
Take that out, whatever you're seeing.
Alright, fucking leave the shit across the river alone. Start pushing south.
Well, there's nobody on it.
Setting up base fire, Alpha's gonna bound past. Alpha, you can bound past.
Alright, we're moving. We got some defilade over here.
Dropping one asshole on a rooftop out there. He didn't engage us, but he's looking at me funny.
1-4's got overwatch on us to that shit to the west we just spotted, so just keep pushing south to our new sectors. Check your daggers, it's marked.
1-4 is overwatching. Okay, our next marker is like a click out along this road, so... Sounds like rounds impacting really close to us.
South?
Fucking move! God damn it! Stupid piece of shit!
Yeah, that was close.
Alright, I'm hearing shots up here close in front of us.
Yeah.
That shit coming from? It's really hard to tell where we're getting shot at. Take that corner, Brewer. Blue team, go around the fucking crack in this wall, see if you can move forward a little bit more.
We got friendly shooting. Our friendly shooting over top of us, so it's fucking rough.
Yeah, move in and clear out that house right there. Right. Alright, I'm moving across the street to that little bit of rubble right there.
Go. Got shots coming in from the fucking west somewhere.
Bravo, push past Alpha more to the west.
Right over top of my head. Moving to you.
Bravo copies. We're clearing a building with a dead contact on the roof.
Make it quick, man. We gotta move.
Covering out to the west.
Bravo copies. 6 minutes.
Those rounds are definitely.
Hey, we're taking shots from the northwest. Roof is clear. I'm getting back in. I'm terrified up here.
I'm just calling shots from the northwest. But no, that's not what's shooting at us right now, unless they're fucking up in the hills. Scan those hills real quick.
Yeah.
Yogi, there's an exit on the south side here. Yeah, they're on the northwest. The dog just took a fucking shot. Dog on me over here to this little hut.
You got a thermal scan up to the northwest?
Northwest where?
I think they're up in the fucking hills. I haven't seen them yet. I just know that's where it's coming from.
Do you have thermals?
Negative.
We have no thermals.
Where?
Check
up in the hills,
all
I
the,
also see some construction buildings.
check all the
bearing
buildings, the
300.
rooftops, and the fucking hillside.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Bravo, I need you to push past Alpha.
All the shit that was on top of that
Keep
mosque
going to
is
the
now
southwest.
dead. I can't see anything on the fucking hills.
All copies.
They have eyes on it. We need some type of fucking reference, bearing something.
Staying left in front.
Go ahead and keep pushing up right here to the southwest along this fucking rubble.
We'll clear that next building up there.
Hey, did you
See this rubble and shit.
direct south down the
Alright,
road?
let's keep moving. Where, bro?
I didn't hear
where
what you
are you
said,
going?
Yogi.
I think 1-4 was south down the road from us.
Well, one fucking douchebag on a rooftop that was shooting at us is down.
Yeah. Checking this building.
Where?
See a parallel.
Alright, it looks like Alpha's on the south side and now Bravo's on the north side.
Bravo's pretty much fucking right on line to push up to it.
That's fine, just keep bounding with each other.
Say again, Bravo's pushing up on the what?
I want you guys to halt at this westernmost road right next to
barrel in the
hill
window.
645.
Bravo, there's a barrel sticking out of the window of the next building that you're pushing up
We're
on.
definitely getting from south.
Bravo copies.
Let's keep pushing along these fucking ruins.
So you guys
Get an angle on that fucking... Nope, Bravo's moving into it now.
Yogi.
Yogi's down right there.
Yogi's down.
Get in this
Pretty sure
building,
we're gonna
bro,
engage
and see if
more
you
south.
can get your gun pointed out
Bravo,
south.
you got Sergeant Pips down back here.
Hey, firm, he was the last one.
You got smoke? Okay.
Where's south? I don't see him.
You have
I
smoke?
got eyes on,
Can
hold
you
on. He's down, you're good.
Take one to the face, like right as we move.
Got limited view out to the south.
Roger, we got the one guy to the south that was fucking with us, so let's keep moving. Let me know when you're ready to move.
Aim's good.
Yogi's good. Could use some morphine.
Bravo needs more, or Alpha
Still
needs
hearing
morphine.
AK fire to the southwest.
Like on its way.
Something that.
Alright, we're getting bitched out for moving too far ahead, so stop at this road and keep eyes to the north and the west.
We're stopping here, getting eyes out west.
Pushing up to the road and then stopping.
Everybody check your medical and send up base reports.
Scale out to the south.
Medical.
Engaging. It's down, bearing 1901.
I'm hearing a Vic rev up.
Roger, moving.
Copy.
Technical, 50 meters west. Gunner down.
Audible in a vehicle where? I hear people talking.
Gunner's
nobody's
dead,
telling
the
me anything.
gunner's dead.
It's booking out to the south fast.
Be advised, he was literally right in front of us. We were shooting first. He drove off. Gunner dead.
Enemy convoy coming in from the west.
Any convoy, in from the
Convoy
west.
coming in from the west. We have
Check your medical.
we have no AT
no
left. Have you guys been seeing any of these guys with any sort of AT?
Negative.
Negative.
I saw one of an RPG
Should-
on the road, but
We should have checked the fucking Humvees earlier. Were you guys? You got good eyes up this road?
We gotta pull south and reconvene with the rest of the element. We're too far spread out.
We have to push south.
Basically have to rely on 1-4 to bring hammer down on this convoy.
I just got eyes on a Vic for a split second southwest, way far over on the other side of town.
Yo, you move to your
It's a
right.
Humvee convoy, it's not an
Let's
armored
move
convoy.
back. Let's move back where we killed that guy earlier. You said we're moving south, right?
Hey, firm, we're pushing down south.
All right, Alpha's pushing south.
Bravo copies.
Is somebody remaining here?
Rushing bandages.
No, it's coming from that southern road.
Roger.
Keep eyes on that fucking doorway where that dead body is. I'm peeking. Oh, there's a vehicle right.
Bravo, move a little bit more east. You guys are like right where that convoy's gonna be coming.
The gun was not on automatic.
Bravo copies.
Once you guys get back here, push past Alpha.
Blue team,
a little
clear
bit
out this
more
fucking
south, find a
compound
nice
real
place
quick.
to hold up until this convoy gets taken care of.
Bravo copies.
1-2's getting fucked up. Alright, this side's clear. We're pushing over the other.
Nothing
pushing
to
up,
fix.
stop.
We're going to assist 1-2. They're getting torn up.
Second floor clear coming. We're in charge of this entire sector on our own. 1-4 is going to push south and save 1-2.
Okay, never mind. 1-4 is pushing south to help 1-2. Yeah, 1-2 is all the way on the south.
Actual Bravo.
Go for actual.
We're the northern.
Copy. We got this 3-story building break. We have decent eyes from up here. We can set AR.
We were the
to
northernmost,
secure
so we're
the
still the
west and
northernmost.
northwest.
Push up to this intersection right here.
Is there a rooftop access on that building across from us?
To the south, north, yes.
Down. I'm moving in to the left.
Right.
It's clear.
Right, clear.
None of these guys have fucking AT. This is Alpha. Are we still supposed to be pushing forward, or are we stopped for now?
Negative. We're holding here while 1-4 assists 1-2.
Alright, we're holding here until 1-2 gets assistance, so let's get up on that rooftop.
Checking perimeter of the compound. I got shots direct south.
Yeah, that's close.
Yeah, just the other side of the fucking wall.
Trying to find that shooter.
Drop one on the rooftop up here.
Bravo, make sure you're checking rooftops. Alpha's finding a lot of guys.
God damn, that's close.
Holy
shit.
I got an influence. Fast bearing 182.
I appreciate that, but what the fuck are you doing up here by yourself?
Fucking manned.
Not that far myself.
I don't even know where the squad leader is.
Just cross the road.
Down to the south.
Give me that convoy.
Let's get up on this roof over here. Get eyes out.
Roger, moving to you. Fucking saw gunner gets calmed the fuck down.
I thought you said 1-4 was pushing south to help 1-2, but 1-4 is to our north.
I thought they fucking were too, but apparently 1-7 took a detachment down there himself.
I'm repacking mags and I'm off comms for 1 mic. Off comms 1 mic.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's engaging down there to the south.
Yeah, that was a nuclear top of the building, like 800 meters out to myself. Is it occupied? I saw it, yes.
Bravo.
Oh, that's where he was engaging there.
Can we get orders on 10-03 break?
Say again last?
Can you request mortars 1003 to the south
I
break?
don't see shit up to the south.
Multiple contacts in that compound.
Negative, that is way too close to 1-2 and 1-1 at the moment.
Yeah, I heard
Copy,
that as well.
break. We're seeing multiple contacts up there, so at least pass that along to him.
I didn't hear
They're
the fucking
engaging it
impact,
right
though.
now, that's what fucked 1-2 up in the first place.
Copy.
Alpha's back on comms, ready to move.
Still holding the western flank.
How many mags do I have? You don't have any extra mags, I'm down to 1 mag and 3 tracer mags.
Most of 1-2 is down and wounded, so until they get back up, we're at a standstill. I'll repack and see what I got.
Me down.
I can use like 2, then that'll give me 6.
Alright, 2 traces, 2 standard.
Give you a box. We can fucking import that way.
I'll give you a box.
Box in my mouth.
Why do you have yellow tracers?
Same thing happened to me. They just kind of turned from an old loadout.
Bravo, I want you to move a little bit to my south and move up to the end of the street if you can. There's a bit of a gap between us and 1-1.
This is Alpha. There's a really nice building a little bit elevated just to our southwest, about, what is that, 100 meters? It looks like it'll have better elevation and sight lines.
Wait, 1, taking fire. Danger close from the south.
Yeah, that's sort of in the direction I'm talking about.
Go ahead and take it.
Alright, let's move up to that fire, wherever it was, and once we clear it out, we're going to move into that two-story.
We are working on moving now.
Infantry southwest. 190. Bravo, say again your last.
Alright, there's friendlies on the left.
Bravo copies, last orders. We are working on moving.
Copy.
I want to move up into this fucking two-story right here.
Alpha, watch that ditch on your west side. We just dropped a guy in there.
Fuck. Let's breach from right here. I'm going over.
Go.
Going over. Check this door here.
Going.
This is the building I want to be at, so clear it out, blue team.
Pine door. Looks clear, moving left.
Copy, moving
left clear.
Door on the right.
It's clear on the outside.
Go.
Alpha, once you clear that building you're in right now, let me know if there's anything to the north that would give you better eyes. We're in the wrong sector.
Pull up there, check it stable,
This compound has way better eyes than where we were just were. Did you not clear that yet?
Is there anything to your north that would be better?
Going left. Going left again.
1-4. I thought 1-4 was just up to our north. There's a no. This is gonna be the best eyes. It has the most elevation.
Alright, then go ahead and stay there, but once we get moving again, we are going to need to push north. We're only down here to support 1-2 for the moment.
Oh, okay, so... Yeah, 1-4 is up there on the north.
Yeah, we got movement west-southwest
that's
during
just a
240,
detachment,
seen
not
a
the
fucking
entirety
RPG.
of 1-4. They're supposed to be moving along with us.
West-southwest 140.
He was moving
say again,
behind a set of fucking
240,
Hescos back there.
240.
Yeah, there's a Hesco compound further to our
compound over there.
southwest.
Southwest. We're not moving any further west. That's out of our fucking whatever.
Got more movement to the right. Fucking
Out of range.
252. Right behind that bush.
It's in someone else's sector.
I see him. Got him. Fucking push bookies.
Start moving again. We have to go across the street.
Bravo,
This is,
don't advance any farther.
This is Alpha. Has anyone in the whole task force seen any civilians here yet, or are we clear on HE?
Nobody's seen Dick all yet, so for all intents and purposes,
Movement
drop it.
244, moving left to right.
Alright, you're clear on HE.
All copies, clear on HE break. Actually, Bravo, be advised, we have negative eyes on the building we're at. We're moving like 50 meters south to west to get eyes.
The compound we are in, even from the ground area, has good sight lines.
Bravo, copy.
Yep.
242.
Got a large caliber weapon firing out to the northwest.
Cannot see anything. 242.
I saw this rifle stick out the window. A little tiny window is facing towards us on our side.
Yeah, with the grid in it.
Yeah.
Roger.
We've got an AA gun to our
Keep an eye
northwest,
on it.
blue 4 marker 0958.
AA gun to our northwest. 0958. The 0958 marker, that's going to be bearing...
Bravo, you need to move back north.
335 from us.
Friendly's coming up.
AK fire.
Copies.
Alright, we just got
I got a head.
We just
guys
got
on the
cleared to
rooftop.
move to phase line 3. Bravo,
I'm over
haul
top you,
ass
bro.
up north, get in front of us, and then we're all gonna follow the road here.
Got Bravo coming past us, moving southwest. They are moving
Bravo
northerly.
copies. We are set to move west.
Alpha, go ahead and keep eyes out for now while Bravo moves up.
Roger, we're engaging shit to the north, towards near where that fucking AA marker is.
Roger. Maintain an eye southwest. I don't want to drop this sector.
Trying to hit that guy in his fucking head because it's all he's got sticking up over there. Wind is blowing to the fucking left, so aim left.
What's the range on it?
God damn it all.
Alright, change of plans. They want us to take the radar station with 1-1. Go on.
500 meters.
Alpha, do you have good eyes on the radar station where you are now?
You going?
That's the sandbag compound we were talking about earlier. That's the sandbag compound we were talking about earlier. Do you have eyes on the fucking radar station? Yeah. We can see it, but we don't have good eyes on it.
Alpha, stay where you are, bro. Bravo, move direct with
We have no overwatch. We have no overwatch on it. We can just see the edges of it.
Traffic. Crossing.
Did you copy? Actual, this is Alpha. Did you copy my last? Oh, that's big.
Alpha, I copy you.
I got eyes on Bravo pushing towards that radar installation.
Let's move over to that hilltop right there. Hilltop right there. That'll have better cover on Bravo.
Moving.
Alpha's moving south to a hilltop that's going to have a lot better cover for Bravo.
Copy that, Alpha.
Just suppressing a guy over at the sandbag compound. We're looking.
Requesting permission to pick up enemy AT.
We're moving southwest, guys.
Pick it up.
Okay, there's a fuck ton of guys. Friendly's
Yeah, looks like we got another squad pushing up on it. Bravo's already in there.
We already got friendlies up ahead of you guys.
AK fire for rear.
Maneuver left.
Down.
He's dead. Go check him for AT. Did he have a AT? Did he have AT?
I didn't see an RPG, but there was an RPG gunner down in the fucking radar compound that I dropped.
Give me a contact report.
Got friendly with an RPG down in there. It's Bravo. Bravo has an RPG.
No
Roger,
joy.
they might have picked you up.
Wait,
Or picked it up from that guy that I dropped.
Bravo, did you just pick up an RPG or have you had one?
Negative. Bravo just picked up one, roughly 1
Yeah,
mic
they
ago.
just picked it up.
Yeah, so they grabbed it off that guy I dropped.
Alright, Oscar Mike, we're moving. West.
Shot long ways out to the north, round 3.
Have we found the radar yet?
Captain, gonna cross.
It doesn't look like there's any fucking radar here.
Yeah, I don't see any type of fucking radar.
Bravo, negative.
We're right on the marker. It doesn't look like there's shit here.
Yeah, we searched the entire compound. I can't fucking see it either. Fucking set up on the western side.
West?
This is Alpha. Do you want us to push up now?
Hey, firm, push up and get on the northern side of Alpha.
Northwest.
Yeah, they're way out there. We got friendlies several hundred meters up ahead of us. What is that, like a berm? Let's move up to this berm right in front of us.
Yeah, roger.
Do you want us to try to angle back towards the northern flank?
Far north.
Hey, firm, wait one. Negative. No towers, no structural
Wrong
things
net,
that should
wrong
be
net,
here.
wrong net.
Ow, I hit by something.
area to the north. Fuck, that was close. Jump this fucking rock up here if you can.
Bravo, rally up on Alpha. Alright, once we group back up, we're gonna push west until we reach phase line 4. Once the entire element gets online, we are moving north to clear the HQ building.
Roger, that auto cannon across the street, the fucking
that
zoom
fucking
cannon.
marksman out to the north is firing at us.
Just shot off a burst.
Drum, where's it at?
The fuck is that weapon squad doing up on top of the roof like that?
I don't know, but they're not fucking shooting at anything that's shooting at us, so...
Where's that?
They need to turn out to the north.
I think it's the one that's marked that just, I heard it fire.
Hit the wall, on the wall! Roof's down.
We're about to clear as contact.
You guys come with me, let's clear this fucking shitty grass field out and make sure there's nothing else.
Birds awake.
Got a whole shit ton behind us, direct east.
Yeah,
no, friendly. Yep. Friendlies are southeast of that little crevice in the wall over there.
Yeah, I've seen movement east, northeast.
This is Alpha, we're pushing back southeast.
Yeah,
there was
right
fucking squad of guys over there.
Yep, copy, push on it.
I just dropped a guy here on the left.
Bravo, keep eyes up to the northwest. Alpha, we're gonna clear these guys to the southeast.
Jesus Christ.
Copies, we got northwest.
Hey,
Okay, those guys further down there might be... Well, those enemies... Alright, we're pushing... Let's push up this fucking...
Alright.
I'm sure it will be safe.
On you.
Alright, there's a fucking doorway on the right there, an archway.
Alright, I'm gonna keep pushing and pie it.
Okay.
It's amazing here.
Great. That's what I want to deal with right now. Brewer with me, let's clear out this fucking 2-story. Blue team, clear out that other bullshit.
Alpha, go back to the west. Orders and the 1-4 detachment are taking over the area here.
Northeast or southeast.
They're taking over the area they already moved through and should have cleared out. Roger. Opening. Can you see anything from there?
No.
Going in and right.
Trying to cover your rear as best I can.
Right's clear. Pushing up.
Alright, we're holding here and waiting for 1-1. Once they get on us, we're gonna push north across the bridge and clear the HQ complex.
Oh, he's clear.
Oh, Jesus.
Peek my head up the roof.
Alright, I'm going back down and starting to push out.
Alpha, west
Rooftop
through this
clear.
little compound you're sitting at right now. A lot of this shit looks like it hasn't been cleared yet.
Yeah, Roger, that's what we're doing. Alright, back on me. Let's keep pushing through and clearing it out. Make sure we're marking the stuff as we clear it out.
I'll address that. My smoke is, or my paint's out of paint.
Seriously?
Yeah, does anyone have paint?
I got it.
Well, I have it again now, so I guess it's fine.
I got it marked. But what's that, was that Warlord engaging something out to our
Dead
north?
body right here in this archway.
Fucking marksman is still out there to the north taking
There
pot
should
shots.
1-4 should be up ahead of us. It's just it doesn't seem like they cleared any of this shit out as they went past it. Okay, that round was right next to my fucking head. Like that's got to be someone elevated on the fucking hilltop over there.
Way up there, northwest.
There's a marksman or a sniper way out to our northwest. They just fucking pinged around in the fucking wall in front of me.
Copy, wait 1.
Alright, push through and clear that building out.
345.
Blue, go with
Say
him.
again?
Push
I'm
through and clear that shit out. I got you.
Yeah.
This is the building I was talking about, but I guess we'll clear it.
That fucking marksman, we're moving in with you.
Alright,
Going right.
let them clear it.
Yep.
Going right clear. Building is clear.
I'll tag it.
fast towards us. Time now.
Bottom of what ridge?
Northwest.
Enemy squad, bottom of the northwestern ridge. Pushing towards us right now. Push across. Push across this fucking bullshit.
If 1-4 is in front of us, man, can't they get some thermals out there and engage this motherfucker?
Can you please request that 1-4 shoot the fucking sniper or whatever that is that's shooting at us with their thermal, you know, weapons and stuff?
Building in front of us is already marked clear.
Let's go. Okay, go up over this wall. Let's catch up. We're getting left behind.
Rally up with 1-3 at the bridge.
Roger, move into the bridge.
Moss is over to the north.
Move straight to the bridge.
Alright, we're pushing across the river. Time now.
Oh, we're pushing. We're not there yet.
Shit. Hold back. They're launching a smoke screen for us before we push forward. I'll be right behind you.
Mortars are launching smoke for us.
Right now he's down.
This is gonna be awesome.
How deep is the water? Do we have to go across the bridge?
I just seen guys running across the river.
Yeah, we're going across on the underneath.
The entire squad is 1-1's taking the bridge. We're going underneath.
Left side. Left side.
Bravo, take the right. Let's go.
Pushing up, pushing up.
What is going on right now?
Not walking on a fucking bridge, that's what's going on.
Oh, that was cute.
Looks like there's defilade over here on the left side. Oh, shit.
Right, in the window. There's 2 of them. 2 down in there.
Keep pushing.
Down the road, east. Thank you.
We're on a full mag. Just watch this road, Brewer. Blue team, keep pushing up on that fucking berm.
I'm running dangerously low on ammo too now. Alright, friendly's popping up. Lex up. I can spare a mag if you need it.
Yeah, I just did a fucking full mag dump on the last guy.
1-1 is going to the north. Redirect to the east. Head to the HQ marker.
Fucking... Where's the goddamn HQ marker?
Yeah, I'm bringing that myself over.
If you had a spare mag, I'd love one.
No, I don't.
Oh no, for you. Never mind.
Alright, we're pushing across this street to the east. We're going towards the HQ marker.
Giving the order before I actually move, my bad.
Roger, we can move under the bridge instead of over the top.
There's friendlies up here. Yeah, there's friendlies.
Alright, we're moving straight east to the big mosque. That's our
Still alright on ammo?
What
was that? You're alright on ammo?
Bravo, copy. Yeah.
See open doors on that fucking building in front of you.
Let's go clear that out. You got all the ammo. You clear that shit out.
Looks good. I'm going to take the left side.
Enemy infantry, northern side of Bravo's pause.
That's good. Hold the stairs up. Push down the hallway.
Blue team, push. Well, no. Once we get up on this roof, we'll be able to see.
All right, with you.
We'll clear that second floor out.
All right, I'm going to go right.
Alright, we're clear down here.
I'm out front. I'm checking out this other building.
RPG was from the north.
RPG's coming from the north.
That's the direction that we're moving.
Alpha, I need you to keep pushing east. 1-1's got that sector. Balcony clear. Next, pushing around balcony.
Alright, get back down here. We're gonna cross to the east. We don't get fragged by a fucking RPG. Like these guys in front of us just did.
Push up to 3rd floor.
Move up here with me, Brewer. We're just gonna stop and wait. Okay, we're just gonna stop and wait for them.
Alpha, this is actual. Bravo and myself are pinned down by fire from the mosque to our direct north. You guys are running right up on it.
Roger, see if we can get eyes on them. Is it elevated up in the mosque?
Seems to be. That's where the tracers were coming from.
Roger, we're about 50 meters
There's
to your
something
east.
up. There's something up elevated in the mosque.
Right here. This
I hear someone's mic clicking, but I'm not hearing a transmission.
Got enemy fire to the east. I got you, Hammer.
In these fucking buildings.
Where was that from, Bravo?
Third floor, where that frag just went off.
Alright, go clear that complex.
Ooh, goddamn.
You good?
Taking that next corner.
Alright. Fucking first reaction was to goddamn
The corner, move along.
crossing.
Moving.
Let's push up and clear the street first, and then open that gate and clear the compound. I might have to pick up this fucking AK. In fact, I'm picking up the AK. Yeah.
Are you low on ammo?
I am very. My whole team is low on ammo. I'm gonna take the
Then
AK.
pull it from my pack.
Fucking shots. Turn north. We got another team up there.
I don't see any ammo in your pack.
Fucking Christ. Wait a second.
I'm taking the AK and I'm gonna fucking give my ammo to the rest of my team.
To our fucking west. That's inside the mosque compound.
Give it to Hammer, not to me.
Balcony.
Hey, 1-3, can you fucking blow a hole through this sidewall right here?
Fucking drum.
I can. Yep. Stand by for demo.
Hole right fucking there.
Roger.
I'm gonna put it on the corner so it has the.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll work, but we might as well give it a whirl.
I'm gonna move inside this compound so we got cover.
This is 1-6 over.
I'll go with him.
Anyone got orange smoke? Clear this fucking area.
Negative.
Clear this area. Clear the area. I'm about to blow this whole fucking wall out.
Clear the area.
Hammer, I got extra mags for you. Pick up a fucking AK.
No, I took it from your bag, put it in his.
Me and you're clearing this fucking area in here real quick.
Yay, magazines.
Negative. Well, then fucking everybody stay away.
Action Bravo.
Control that in
Stand by.
15
Fire in the
seconds.
hole. Please send up that I have an AK also. Fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole. Fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole! Ineffective. Do you want me to try again? You want me to try one more?
Don't waste it.
Alright, we look clear in here.
1-6, this is 1-3.
Alright, solid copy. The only other entrance on the north over.
Actual Bravo.
Unknown, we haven't made it that far yet.
Keep pushing
also
up.
Be advised, some of my team are using enemy weapons.
Alright, copy that.
Go for action.
Copy, be advised, the two rooftops which had contacts in it, the entirety of the building is clear break. We're holding put on the larger rooftop.
A-firm, push north. Ride
Shit, you can see into the-
ride the MSR.
Fucking mosque compound from here. Yeah, we can see in the mosque compound from here. The entrance is on the north. Do you want us to keep moving that way?
Yeah, keep pushing to it.
Alright, keep pushing towards the
Enemy
entrance.
convoy on the western MSR, watch yourselves.
Another enemy convoy. Pushing up, Bravo.
No entrance here.
I think it's on the other side of these buildings. Keep moving around on the other side of the buildings. Pretty sure I saw.
Bravo, keep pushing to the north and find some decent cover to watch the northeast sector.
Bravo copies.
Corner's clear.
Yep.
Alright, this compound is clear on the inside. Squeeze through here. Keep moving until we find an entrance. Let's go.
Crossing.
Oh no, when we're doing it.
Pushing left.
Push.
Got the other side.
Alright, solid copy. Got weapons engaged on that. Still trying to get around. 1-3 and 1-1 are working on it now.
Very right.
Thank you.
Solid copy.
You have anything?
Bravo.
Send it.
Say again.
I'm gonna guess the entrance is where the fucking barrel of that tank cannon is sticking out at.
It's probably a safe guess. Bravo, what are you trying to say?
We have northeastern security.
A-firm, just hold there while we clear this mosque.
Or attempt to clear the fucking mosque.
I hear someone's mic
Right
clicking.
here.
Is someone?
You don't hear me, but everyone else does.
Okay. I hear you here. I just don't hear on the radio.
Push
Radio's
across.
been fucky all day.
I can't see
Did we
shit.
finally find the entrance?
Red of these.
I don't fucking know, baby.
Kinda.
There we go.
Roger, looks
Are
like
there
one's
friendlies already in here?
as well.
Who popped that
No,
smoke? Do we know?
There shouldn't be friendlies in here. Unless 1-1 got ahead of themselves.
We have white smoke.
Yeah, we do.
No, there are friendlies in here.
What the fuck? How'd they get in here?
How the fuck did you guys get here?
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Okay, 1-1.
Shit, there's a motherfucker inside.
I hear someone shouting Allahu Akbar from inside, so get ready to drop some
Sure.
motherfuckers. Are there friendlies in this building? There's definitely something. Wait for this fucking smoke to clear. Hold on, we can go in from over here.
I'm with you. When in doubt, frag
Solid
out.
copy.
Friendlies in there.
Watch your fire. We got friendlies all over the fucking place.
Watch your goddamn fire, please! Go in and clear that shit out. Nope, never mind. Just let whoever's in there fucking fire all their weapons at everything.
Yep, I'm avoiding that like the plague. With you. You're
I'll
bleeding.
take
Drum.
point, Drum.
I know.
Alpha, there's a rooftop. I need somebody
Oh, no,
on me.
I'm with you, Boobs. With you, Boobs.
Disregard. It's a fucking clusterfuck. Back out.
Alright, hey, I'm going up this side.
Gotcha, where are you?
Was that a blue on blue there?
Pretty sure. I couldn't tell. There was someone in there with an AK, and then there was a bunch of fucking friendlies in there shooting.
I know someone shot you.
Oh boy. Alright.
Are we clearing?
Probably doesn't help that I have an AK.
I'm bleeding too. I'm good.
Way too many bodies in here, boys.
One down, 2 deads up there.
Right's clear, right's clear, right's clear, right's clear.
Alright. Mission complete. We're rally on green smoke, guys.
Mission complete, mission complete. Rally on green.
Wait, why am I doing this?
Mission
Guess it's
complete.
index. Better write that down.
Mission complete, rally up on
Stop
green.
fucking drop me, Salvi.
Mission complete, guys.
What the hell, man? I thought we were friends.
I fucking hate that repellent shit.
Bravo, is that at the mosque or what the fuck?
Yes, I believe the mosque.
Hey guys, I gotta go.
Bravo copies removed.
Magically try to figure out where the green
Make sure
smoke
you
is.
condition shit.
I don't see any green smoke.
Neither do I. I'm assuming it's the fucking mosque since everybody else is here.
Where? Do you know where the debrief is at, Hammer? Can someone tell me what he's saying? Alright, sorry, say again?
I got no fucking clue.
We're moving to green smoke. We're moving to green smoke. I'm pretty sure it's off to the direct east.
Hey, it's out east. I'm moving to green.
This Havoc 5 action.
Give me a minute to get up.
Just on the south side of the bridge is the green smoke.
Turn your laser off if you got it on.
Couldn't have done that like 5 minutes ago.
His ass.
The other green smoke guys.
Oh, it's over here.
Looks like they're just forming up on this hill.
1-4 all present, over.
What up, Adamson?
Turn your lasers off.
1-3 all present.
He's in.
1-2's
All right, let me know when everybody's here.
That is a good question.
Lieutenant Elias, I believe we're just waiting on...
Don't forget to condition for your shit.
Okay, understood.
One is there.
1-6 here.
Sergeant Munson, that's the entirety of the platoon, correct?
I haven't heard from 1-1 or 1-2, but looks like they're here.
Oh, there. Okay.
1-2 is all here.
Cheers.
I'm sorry, is everybody here? All right, thank you.
Yelling, Lieutenant.
EXO,
you
we're
guys
waiting
hear
on
me?
our last 2 pilots to get here.
You're waiting on your last 2 pilots to get here. Okay, roger that. Where are they? Are they en route?
We're seeing if we're gonna get them teleported over here if they're gonna fly.
Yeah, there's.
All right,
They're not gonna
there's
fly.
Lieutenant
They're all the way
Barba.
back at
Who's the
base.
other
We're
one?
not waiting that long.
Who's the other one?
This
It
was
is
done.
Chief
Would you like
Moreno
me
and
to
Chief Stealth.
requisition a tampon for you from the requisitions section? Or would you like to go ahead and stop yourself from bleeding now?
Stop it now.
All right, there they are. Is everybody here now?
I'm here.
All right, thank you. So do this a little bit differently tonight, since I did not lead the actual task force. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hand it over to Lieutenant Melius, and he'll provide some notes and kind of what he learned and all that good stuff. And then we'll kind of pass it around, and then I'll end it with my notes along with the rest of Company HQ. So, Lieutenant Melius, do you have anything you want to add for the debrief?
Thank you, LT. From my perspective, I just really want to take a moment to thank everybody here. I definitely did learn a lot from my position, and I think all of us did learn a lot here because definitely some things could have been done more efficiently per se. But at the end, we did. From my perspective, I don't have anything to say. Appreciate your time.
All right, thank you, Lieutenant. I'm not really going to critique any of the battle plan. I think actually most of that was pretty good, with the exception of the LZ. I would have pushed that LZ even further south, just because you guys are creeping up along that that spur or that ridge line that was coming down from the northwest. But it actually ended up working out just fine. Hindsight's 20/20. Just a little pet peeve of mine with radio talk. You cannot out the person who initiates a transmission on a radio. So if I say, hey you, this is me, that I start the conversation. Whoever starts the conversation has the ability to out the transmission. Whoever's receiving the transmission should not out the person, or should not out the other person. Another thing with a little bit of radio etiquette, when you say, hey you, don't forget this is me. So 1-4, this is 1-2. Havoc 5, this is Havoc 1-6. Don't get lazy and exclude the this is. It's important to have that. For the entire, basically a vast majority of this operation, Weapon Squad was on point. That's not typical. One thing I will critique about the actual tactics today was that when we were online basically the entire time moving through a town east to west, it would have been great to split up weapons teams and have one weapons contingent with an AR, with the machine gun and with the AT, on the in between the right and left, the right and middle, then the other half of the weapon squad in between the other side, the left and or right and middle, or whatever the fuck I'm talking about. Anyways, keep them divided. I don't know why the fuck weapons was on point in front of the entire fucking platoon line. That's ridiculous. That's textbook 101 platoon moving stuff. I was monitoring company net tonight. Overall, it was pretty quiet. Near the end, I did notice the frequency of communications increasing. I'm sure that'll just come with time and experience. One thing I don't like is when I'm being told HE is not able to be used, and then I look off in the distance and I see mortars dropping in the town. That's kind of a contradiction of that whole policy of don't use HE. So keep that in mind as well. Once I see mortars drop in town, I just kind of assume that we're good to go on HE. That goes with 203 and frag grenades. My paint disappeared and came back. You don't have that problem?
Same here.
It won't apply on some. Oh, what do you mean disappeared and came back? Like
the
it won't
option
work,
to use
sir?
it.
Oh,
yeah, the option to use it disappeared, sir. And then it came back shortly after.
I know sometimes you'll spray it and it just won't apply, and you have to spray it somewhere creative. But I've never seen it actually disappear and come back.
Yeah, so that was an issue tonight. So keep an eye on that. And then pointing is broken. So we'll bring that up. Make sure you guys put that in your bug reports with your patrol reports.
That's already been taken care of, XO.
Thank you, First Sergeant. Skylining on buildings. I saw a weapon squad climb up to the top of a building and deploy a tripod standing up. Number one, I typically don't like to be on top of buildings. If you have to be on top of a building, if you absolutely have to, lay down, alright? You're creating a nice fucking target when we're getting engaged from snipers over to our, I'd point, but I can't. To the northwest. So, just like, same thing with the hilltop. If you're crossing a ridge, if you're maneuvering across terrain, think of the same thing in a mountain environment. Don't skyline yourselves. Captain, do you have anything you want to add?
I just had it in my fucking hand. What did I do with it? Oh. What was the hostage? Like, did we find hostages? Were there hostages?
There was one hostage.
Was he so there's like a civilian hostage that the Taliban took?
There were two to be exact, but one was killed en route.
Alright, what happened to the radar station? Because there was no radar device there.
Prior to us even getting on in the AO, it was called up on point one that we were able to take it.
You just went on Whisper that we're able to take what?
My apologies, sir. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. That we were able to take out that location with air assets initially, so that was the intent moving into the town. I didn't personally get any eyes on that actual location.
Who built it? Zeus built it. Was there a radar dish or something there?
Captain, yes, there was. The Lieutenant Barba hit it with a GBU, and the model disappeared when it fell down instead of remaining in place.
Okay, so we said don't drop any explosives inside of the town, and then we dropped the GBU, and then halfway through the mission we dropped mortars in the town without confirming, or were we confirmed at that point that there were no civilians in the town? Like, why did we take out that objective with the GBU?
Yes, sir. The reality was there was no civilians seen in the area.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking if it was confirmed by the Task Force Command, Task Force HQ, that there were no civilians in the town before dropping a GBU in the middle of town.
I personally, sir, had confirmed with
okay.
This is Lieutenant
First of
Beals,
all, get your butt up here.
Yes, sir.
Fucking Task Force Commander tonight. Okay.
Yes,
sorry. Go ahead. I thought that was Sergeant Garcia.
That's fair enough. No.
Civilians, yes or no?
Yes. No, there were none sighted in the area, so that's why we were cleared.
How long before? Like, what was the timeline on dropping that GBU? Was it after we had already initiated a firefight?
After we'd already initiated contact, it would have been about 5 minutes after we'd pushed into this area. I gave it a good amount of time because I didn't want to jump on it per se.
All right. Squad level comms. Squad level comms can be a lot more informal. They need to be a lot faster. So when you're doing squad level comms, unlike what Lieutenant Hammer just said, you don't have to say, "Hey Alpha, this is Bravo," and then wait for a response. Just send your traffic. Alpha, this is Bravo. Send the message. So Alpha, this is Bravo. We're moving. We're doing this. We're bounding. We're waiting for you. Blah blah blah. If they then don't respond because they're busy doing something else, then get their attention. Make sure you have their attention. Alpha, this is Bravo. Alpha, this is Bravo. Alpha, this is Bravo, until they fucking respond, and then send your message. But most of the time, that alleviates a good 3 to 5 seconds in the middle of a firefight when you're trying to communicate to the other team. You don't need to say Alpha, this is Bravo, and then Bravo say, or then Alpha say, Bravo, go ahead, and then Bravo sends their message. So abbreviate those squad level comms a little bit. They don't have to be as professional as platoon and company level comms. In general, we are not special forces. We are not spec ops. We should not be doing anything related to hostages. Every once in a while is okay, but that should not be a normal objective for us. That's everything I got.
Thank you, Captain. First Sergeant?
Thank you, LT. What was the issue with 1-3 not having any thermal optics?
I think it was
not
just
a rhetorical question. Why did 1-3 not have any thermals?
I imagine that's my fault, First Sergeant. I didn't know that we were supposed to carry thermals.
Well, now you know. It's on your fucking squad leader to make sure you know. All squad leaders carry thermal optics. Not a fucking debate. Not an option. Carry a thermal for a reason. There's a point, probably 5 minutes plus, where a marksman way the fuck out there to the north was engaging us accurately, and we were begging and fucking pleading to get some type of thermal sweep up there in those hills to find out where the hell he was at. And I have no idea who ended up dropping him, how, what, no fucking clue. But it took entirely way too goddamn long to get him dropped. I mean, I heard him firing a solid 5 minutes before he ever even started engaging us. Goes back to what I was talking about last time in the debrief with your guys' situational awareness and being able to use your audio levels to hone in on a target. You should be able to hear those shots and know whether or not it's enemy or friendly fire. There's a big fucking difference in sound between an AK-47 and an M4. And when it's a high caliber rifle, you know we don't use any high caliber bolt action rifles. The only high caliber weapons we use are fully automatic fucking machine guns. So when you hear something large firing off with a very slow rate of fire, you know that's enemy. It can only possibly be enemy. We do not carry any type of sniper rifle. You guys need to be on top of that shit and make sure you are carrying your thermals and using them. That's for squad leaders. That means don't try giving your fucking thermal to a fucking automatic rifleman. His job is not to spot targets. That is your job. To receive and pass along information. The automatic rifleman is there to fucking shoot people. Sorry, Captain, you were saying something?
SOP is that the squad leaders can disseminate their thermal to someone else. But if you do that, you need to give it to someone who is basically capable of doing your job as squad leader of scanning and identifying targets with that thermal. So It is not recommended.
The reason I say don't give it to the AR is because you guys are always in the habit of wanting to give it to the AR because it's your biggest casualty producing weapon. Well, it's your biggest casualty producing weapon because he's constantly engaging shit, which means he doesn't have time to be calling out all the information on stuff. That information needs to be called out to him so he can just put rounds down range. Let's keep that shit in mind. Make sure you guys have your thermals and you're fucking using them. Other than that, you guys did a pretty good job. Really nice job not getting stagnated at any point. You guys moved through this town fairly quickly, especially given the size of the town and the amount of force that you went up against. So, especially for everyone in leadership positions tonight being in a 2IC, you guys did a good job keeping that fucking momentum up. I like to see that. So, keep that going. And those of you that are regularly billeted leadership, take fucking note of what your 2ICs just did. Because they just fucking showed you guys how to move through a town with a quickness. That's all I had, XO. Thank you.
Thank you, Top. Let's start with Rotary. Do you have any comments?
Nothing from us, sir.
Thank you, Chief. Lieutenant Barba?
Nothing from me, LT.
All right, thank you. Havoc 4?
Nothing from Havoc 4, LT.
All right. Well, Lieutenant Melius, you can take a big, deep breath and exhale nice and slowly. I just want to, first off, commend you for, well, this will be probably your first time leading a task force, so to echo what the first sergeant said, he did an excellent job tonight, and I know there's probably some high-pressure stuff going on that I couldn't hear or see or whatever, and overall there was no hiccups really from my perspective as a standard rifleman, so excellent work. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to open this up to the...
You didn't fuck it up.
Yeah, damn
Thank
right.
God,
At least not enough that anyone noticed any of your fuck-ups.
Good point. I mean, but that's kind of the goal, I guess, in the end.
That's all you need to do.
Yep. Thank you, sir.
Did we get comments from Havoc 1 yet?
No, sir.
I don't think so. Okay, Havoc 1?
I didn't have a lot. I mean, I took note of the points you made, but overall, I did think it went well. Surprisingly well, given all the shuffling. But no, it was a great job. Thank you, Lieutenant Melius. Did a badass job as Task Force Commander, and thanks to Havoc 4 and all the other elements for working with us.
All right. And just to also, something what the first sergeant said, I just was reminded of, learning the 2IC position is more than just the actual job of how to work a radio and how to stand up as a leader in a different role, but also the equipment. So make sure you guys take notes of that. Make sure you guys learn everything, like the job above you, the job below you, what the guy's supposed to be doing. And even if you have to be a 3IC, you know, refresh that information. So I'm going to open this up to the floor. If anyone has a question or comment, for C or Q in chat.
Come on. Up.
In game.
Give me a kiss. Good boy.
Sergeant Garcia.
Come here, little shit.
All I really care about is if you guys had fun. So did you? Right.
Thank you, Sergeant Garcia. All right. I will consider that no other questions or comments. So thank you all for the time. Great work tonight, and you're all dismissed to your individual debriefs.
Thank you very much. Havoc 1 to my channel.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. Next ArmA mission is Wednesday night. I'm going to bring the stream down and I'll be back in about 20 or 30 minutes with part 7 of my XCOM playthrough. Part 7 of my XCOM playthrough. I think that's about it. I don't really have anything else to go over. So if you still have more bits, I'll be right back. 20 minutes. Yeah, next Saturday and Sunday are the next big ArmA missions. I'll be leading one of those. Or actually, since the focus for this FTX is 2 ICs leading the task force, I guess I'll just fill in on both of them, because I'm going to be Zeusing one of them, so I'll be able to observe and listen to the comms and do the debrief, and then the first sergeant will be Zeusing the other one, so he'll be able to observe the 2 ICs leading the task force, so I don't have to do anything. So I'll get to fill in for 2 cycles this FTX cycle. We are back in an FTX cycle where our deployment is finished. Operation Thunderstorm is done. And I don't know how long it's going to be till our next deployment, but we're going to be on this map for our FTX cycle. This map is pretty cool. Pretty decent frames most of the time. And I've run out of stuff to talk about, so I'll see you back here in a few minutes if you're XCOM fans. Otherwise, Wednesday night for Special Forces or next Saturday for big unit stuff. What do you want from me, dog? I just gave you a snack. Fuck off. Fuck off!